The Suns played their last easy game of the season against the Raptors. Looking ahead at the game schedule, it's only going to get harder for them from here. So it was imperative that the Suns win their game against the Toronto Raptors so they could move up to 37 and 26. Both teams had quite a few players out because of injury. For the Suns, it was Devin Booker with his ankle injury from Saturday, Josh Okogie with an abdominal strain, Nassar Little with inflammation in his left knee, and Damian Lee is still recovering from surgery on his right knee. On the Raptors side, they had DJ Carlton out with an ankle injury, Bruce Brown with a knee injury, and both of these players should be back out on the court later in the season, while Jakob Poeltl and Scotty Barnes are on an indefinite leave. Jakob with a torn ligament in his left pinky and Scotty with a broken metacarpal bone in his left hand. The Suns started out strong, with Beal gaining possession from the tip-off and Durant making a two-pointer pull-up jump shot in the first 15 seconds of the game. And throughout the first quarter, Nurkic had 8 rebounds and 9 of his minutes of playtime. And Grayson Allen was the point leader, being 7 for 8 in three-pointers, gaining 21 of the 39 points made. And what's truly amazing is that Allen actually set a franchise record for the most three-pointers in a quarter. In the second quarter is when Toronto really started turning up the heat and making more three-pointers of their own to try and stay afloat under the immense pressure that the Suns were putting on them. Both teams scored 28 points, but it could have been more for the Suns if not for the 7 turnovers that they just gave away compared to the 2 turnovers from the Raptors. Kevin Durant made 11 points, and the Raptors' Gary Trent had 16, ending quarter 2 with Phoenix in the lead at 67-53. The third quarter, though, is where the Raptors really stepped it up and got the Suns sweating, with a 7-0 run reducing the Suns' lead to a mere 7 points. But the Suns were able to recover, making 4 points before the Raptors called for a timeout, which they probably got nervous and called the timeout to slow down the Suns' momentum. Which worked because the Suns had 5 turnovers after that. And that wasn't the end of it. Grayson Allen missed 5 three-pointers, which is a bit of an embarrassment after having set a new record in three-pointers back in the first quarter. But by the end of the third quarter, though, they were still in the lead with 89-82. And we finally have made it to the fourth quarter, where the Suns have had a pretty good 7-2 run, just to be met with an equal pushback from the Raptors with a 7-0 run for themselves. And I must say, the fourth quarter was sustained mostly by O'Neal, Beal, and Durant. They were able to really dig deep and find the energy that it took to finish on a high note. Because the biggest criticism for the Suns is that they are not closers. They tend to lose steam in the second half, and it's true. It was evident in the game against the Nuggets and in today's game. Thankfully, though, Durant solidified the Suns' win as he landed the last 4 points for them in just over a minute before the buzzer. But I have to mention how impressive it was that the Raptors' Gary Trent made their last 3 points in the last 25 seconds of the game. The final score for the night was 120-113, making this the Suns' second win in a row. But let's hope that they can continue this winning streak against the Celtics on Saturday. They are the number 1 in the Western Conference, so it will be incredibly difficult. But hopefully, Devin Booker will be back on the court by then. But let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the game against the Raptors? And leave your prediction for Saturday's game. And if you like content like this, be sure to visit our website and follow us on all of the major social media platforms. I'm Ray, and I will see you guys next time.